All right, everyone. What is up, everyone? What is up? It's Preacher Man Sports. Welcome back to another video. I did a post game, Bronco Brother podcast with Mile High Six and Kobe Sports. Make sure you check that out. But I wanted to do my own. So yeah, the Broncos win this game, 21-20. Let's fucking go, man. Thank fucking God. There was a bunch of shit in this game. The offense was moving slow. I'm like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. And then when the Vikings made that fake punt, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna lose because they were missing tackle after tackle. The running attack, the running. Let's start with the offensive side of the ball. The offense was slow. The running game was not good. Javante had a bad game. P Ryan, he didn't do shit outside of the last drive where he had all those catches. He fumbled, but it went out of bounds. Offensive line had a solid game. Bulls, he gave up apparently two sacks, to Hunter. Yeah, that was his fault. And then the second one, Russ ran right into, so I don't blame Bulls on that one. No line, there wasn't any penalties outside the Nate Atkins holding penalty that got called back. Cortland Sutton had that nice touchdown where he fucking dome headed someone to take the lead. Judy didn't have that good of a game because he had solid yards, but he dropped the touchdown. I don't care if there was contact. That's a catchable ball, and he just dropped it. And maybe it would have been a less stressful game. Yeah, the offense, like, I don't know. It's not a Bronco game if it's not stressful. On the defensive side of the ball, the defense, I gotta give them credit. Now the run at defense, no. I don't give you credit at all. That run defense still sucks. The receivers, the pass catching was because Hawkinson had like 50 yards. Justin Simmons on that last drive knocked two passes away. It was basically in the same kind of play. Joshua Dobbs, I still like the guy. He has a good story. The Broncos had him sacked. I think they sacked him twice. Baron Browning had a sack, and Cooper had a sack, even though we should have split with uh Zach Allen. Um, Once again, the defense, they forced an early turnover. That was a nice play by Jackson and McMillan to pop the ball loose from Dobbs, and we had another fumble um where Josie Jewell recovered, and then this Josie Jewell again getting pressure on Dobbs forces it to throw a pick to Jaquan McMillan. Man, McMillan, that guy's been incredible. He's been another undrafted talent. He's been great. He's better than K'Wan Williams. Once again, finding undrafted corners. The Broncos love finding these undrafted slot corners. Like, remember, they did it with Chris Harris Jr. Now maybe Jaquan McMillan. But like the run, like I said, run defense did the pressure was on Joshua Dobbs. He faced the most pressure he's ever faced in his career, like with the Vikings and the Cardinals. But like it was just a great game. Um, and yeah, there's not much outside the running defense. There was not much mistakes, and like I'm glad they won the game. It still obviously could have been a better game, but you know, we just took out the hottest team in the league because they were on a winning streak because losing Justin Jefferson and such, and we thought they were screwed, but no. Sorry, the thumbnail looks a little lazy because I didn't feel like doing anything creative to it. So yeah, I'm gonna look at the stats. Okay, Russell Wilson was 27-35, 259 yards, one touchdown. He took two sacks. Javante 11 to 30, 11 carries, 37 yards. That's not good. And the rest of the running backs only pieced together a total of 10 yards. Sutton 4 catches for 66 yards, including that touchdown. Piron 7 catches for 60 yards. Judy 5 catches for 58 yards. Traubman 2 catches for 33 yards. Javante 2 catches for 16 yards. McLaughlin 5 catches for 14 yards. Mims 2 catches for 12 yards. Defense, Singleton had 16 tackles. Holy shit. The sacks were by Cooper and Baron Browning. Tackle for loss, 2 by Cooper, 1 by Allen. And Nick Bonino, he didn't do shit tonight. Will Lutz, he was the MVP of this game. He made 15 points. Without him, we don't win this game. Um, and once again, man, in the span of this 4 game win streak, man, on the span of this 4 game win streak, we forced 13 turnovers. Yep, we forced 3 this week. I think last week against the Bills, we forced how many? We forced 4, and a week before against KC, we forced I think 5. So it's just crazy, man. So I'm glad we won this game. I don't care, It was a good game. GG to all the Vikings fans. It was just a nice game. Joshua Dobbs, we needed this win more than the Vikings did because they still in the playoff. They're still in the playoff spot. But the AFC is wide open, tough teams. And next week, defend home field again against Cleveland. Hopefully we win that game, but it's not going to be easy. That Cleveland defense, arguably the best in the league. Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward. Thing is, their offense, they have no quarterback, but they won today without one, so it's not the case. It's not ideal. But it was a good game. The penalties, they didn't have many penalties. Sertan did have that PI call, but other than that, no really bad mistakes. But other than that, like Jonathan Cooper, he may have redeemed himself, but I am not happy about that first one. Like he had Joshua Dobbs sacked and then he just missed and then he threw it for a touchdown. Like whoever's supposed to cover Oliver, I don't blame you for that. That's more on Cooper because he should have fucking had that sack, but he made up for it later. But Joshua Dobbs, I swear, Zach Allen's getting held all the damn time, man. And on top of that, we could have had Joshua Dobbs sacked at least 5 times if he wasn't a wizard artist. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'm glad the Broncos won. We're finally fucking back at 500 after starting out 1-5. We're back in this. We're back in this. We are still in this, man. We're still in this, and just hopefully we try and get into the playoffs. But yeah, man, that is all I gotta say. So make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, guys. I will see you guys later. Next week, the Broncos will be in Denver hosting the Cleveland Browns. Hopefully, we win that game, but it's gonna be a low-scoring game because of defense. Like the Broncos' defense, like I don't care. Like it's a mixture of the players, personnel, and Vance Joseph making adjustments for fucking once. But yeah, man, I'm glad we won this game. It was a good game. It was a stressful game because the offense was slow. And one last thing, the pros of this game, the takeaways benefited. Special teams did good, and no turnovers. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Minnesota. You know, and by the way, you know, hold on, crap, something was in my throat for a sec. But I don't know, man. But I got a question for all you people. Um, so who did the Broncos just beat on prime time? Sorry, I had to do that, but it was a stressful game. It's not a Bronco game without that. But the pros of this game was the takeaways, the kick, the special teams. The cons of this game was scoring off turnovers. You have to learn to take advantage of that. And another thing is the run defense was pathetic and the run attack was pathetic. Like that was the first time the running attack was bad. But they're gonna have their hands full against Cleveland. We have to do something, man. But a win's a win. We are what we are with our record, 5-5. So yeah, um, make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, guys. I will see you guys later. Check out my post game recap with Mile High Six, Kobe Sports, as we're the Bronco brothers. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Hopefully, we win next week against Cleveland. And that's all I gotta say. Peace out and go Broncos. and good win, good stressful win.